Welcome to the Totally Honest Cooking Show. I'm Mark. I'm still down with the sickness, so today we're making a quick and dirty chicken soup. Now, soup is one of those things that you can be loosey-goosey with. You can do whatever you want, or you can just throw in whatever the heck you have in the fridge. Most of the time, it's going to turn out okay, and this is one of those situations. So I'm starting in my head with this idea of something to help with my sinuses and my throat. So we're going to do the standard chicken soup fare. Plus, I'm going to bump it up a notch with some lemon juice. Kind of riffing on the lemon soup that I saw Babish do a couple years ago that I really liked. Only minus the egg because I don't have the ability to deal with that right now. So let's get started. So I've already got half a cup of rice cooking right here. This can be leftover rice, whatever you have. My leftover rice is sketch because I've been sick for days. I've got my pan heating up. I'm going to toss some olive oil in there. Just heating it up on medium. Then I'm going to put these 3 chicken thighs in it. And you're going to flip those when they're ready to come up. This celery is a little older than I want it to be. It's more floppy. You can tell that your celery is starting to go bad when it starts getting floppy. Newer celery tends to be firm and crispy, right? That's just the way it is. But this is soup, and this celery isn't bad, so we're going to use it. Now, I like to start off by cutting the bits off before I rinse them. I like to cut them down before I rinse them, just on the grounds that why rinse parts that you're not going to use? Don't forget to salt things as you put them in the pot. I'm going to go ahead and cut these into half moons. Next up, I've got 2 carrots that I'm going to give the same treatment to, right? Why am I? Cut them into fourths. Why do I don't know why I have a tendency to try to cut the carrot in the exact worst way to cut a carrot, but I do. If you're cutting them in half, it's very tempting to want to follow the line on the inside for some reason, when it's so much easier to just turn them over. Don't be like me. See? I always do it. I always do it. Intellectually, I know, hey, what the heck are you doing? That's stupid. Rearrange them so that they fit together. And we can just chop down the line. Okay, next up, we've got some green onions. Normally I'd use actual onions for this, but I haven't been to the store in 7 days. I've been in quarantine. I did ask a few of my friends to bring me some things, and they lovingly agreed. But I didn't want to, ask for too much crap. Some of these vegetables have been kicking around since last week, but none of them are in the danger zone. So, there's that. And you can cut these as much or as little as you want. I'm not gonna cut these because they're kind of slippery, and I don't want to cut myself. Chicken's done, maybe even a little overdone. I'm gonna drop everybody in the pot. Okay, now we're gonna treat our dill. My friends bought me this lovely bunch of dill, which I am immediately just gonna mangle. Anybody who watches this show knows that I am totally crap at dealing with herbs. I'm bad at it, but that's okay. Everybody's got to be bad at something. Okay, I've got my little pile of dill. I'm gonna throw in a handful of garlic. I'm using 3 cloves. If you like garlic more than that, use more. You like dill less than the amount I've picked, use less. Soup is like the most forgiving meal possible. Just throw that in there. Now I'm going to chop up this dill. Bear with me. Okay, time to see if we can get up any of this fond. Looking nice and beautiful. Vegetables are just tender. Turn up the heat. Give it a little liquid and scrape. See how the fond comes up all neat? Try to get some of this too, but that's going to be a little harder. Go ahead and add our 4 cups of chicken stock. Go ahead and throw our rice in there. This is jasmine rice. You can use any rice for this. You have my permission. And that was just a half a cup of raw jasmine rice, so a cup of cooked jasmine rice. Throw in my dill. Now, we can do this a bunch of ways. I'm just gonna fork this. So shred it. You could, if you're feeling real frisky, chop it up, dice it. You know, there's all kinds of chicken form factors out there. Me, I'm still sick. So I'm doing the easiest thing possible. Once everybody's in there, give it a stir. And bring it up to a simmer. I don't know about you, I like a meal soup, so I got a lot in there. You don't need to use as much or as little as you want. I've increased the volume of stuff that I put in my soup ever since I haven't been able to have bread. If I had a nice gluten-free bread, I could probably soak up some broth. I'd want more space between the stuff, but this is a meal buster soup, and this is here to give me all the vitamins and minerals I need to feel good or some crap like that. Let everybody get to know each other. And clean up the mess you made. I almost forgot the secret ingredient. Very juicy lemon. And we're just going to squeeze it right into the soup. Your average lemon has 2 to 3 tablespoons of juice in it. This is looking more like a 3. If I'm lucky, it's more. And then after that, salt and pepper to taste. A couple pinches. You don't even really need to add the black pepper, but I like it. Stir everybody together. Let it simmer a little longer, and we should be golden. Okay, we're ready to serve. Get yourself a little bit of everything. Make sure you get some of that broth. Usually when I make soup, I use 2 containers of broth, but this time I just felt like packing 1. Okay, I think we did a pretty good job. Like, subscribe, click that little bell. and I'll see you next time. Bye.